So before we get started with the official business, we're both Inglewood children.
Let's go, Wood.
The city that raised us, the city of champions, real quick.
Yes. Yes.
How's everything been with you?
Man, everything is lovely. Just enjoying my family, enjoying being creative, enjoying tapping into different art forms. I have some exciting news to announce real soon.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm just blessed, man. How's everything on your end?
Oh, it's good. The same. Life, good life things moving. Family is always at the center of that. Some exciting things happening for us work-wise here at the Recording Academy. As you know, it is Grammy season.
Yes.
So before we get started with our little chat, I just want to thank everyone for joining us today. I see you guys. We've got our numbers adding up. So good to have you on the chat with us. As you know, our conversation is about the voting process of the 65th Grammy Awards. So again, my name is Kiana Conley. I'm your executive director of the Los Angeles chapter. And of course, since Grammys are the biggest night in music, we like to get more information out there about how that big night happens, right? And it's all about the outcomes of the nominations day. And on Grammy Sunday, we'll go above and beyond giving, more than just nominations. We're going to actually be selecting winners. So here we are at the beginning of our final round. That starts today, December 14th. So if you are a member and you're tuned in, please go vote if you're a voting member, vote in that final round. But before we get into who to vote for, y'all, I know you guys are shouting it out in the chat. Let's get into our conversation a little bit more with Dsmoke. So Dsmoke, just introduce yourself to the people if you don't mind. Not that we don't already know you, but just do a little bit of an intro so that people that are just joining us can learn more about you.
Awesome, gladly. My name is Dsmoke. My real name is Daniel Ferris. I'll go ahead and say that because a lot of artists don't do that. But before rap, I spent around 10 years in the classroom teaching Spanish and teaching other classes and whatnot. And I just have a love for music, for people, for my city, Inglewood, and I just believe music is really powerful. And so I'm honored to be one of the people who can do it at such a high level and try to integrate some integrity, some love, some heart honesty, a little dirt and vulnerability into my music. And so yeah, I'm always repping my city. And always looking to expand, grow, and build with beautiful people, So that's me in a nutshell. And I love boxing, Just a random fact, I love the sport of boxing. If you know me, you know what's up. I'm blessed, man. This past year, I closed on 3 different properties, and I'm just investing and doing the philanthropy work. And looking to do more stuff in education as well. So that's just where my mindset is at. And you'll see me on screens near you in some other forms, but I'll let y'all know about that soon.
Exclusives. We got exclusives all day here at the Recording Academy IG Live. You guys are hearing it first. We love that about you. You've always been a creator and an artist of the people, for the people, by the people, holding the people down. And so, we thank you personally here at the LA chapter. As an LA chapter member, you've been super involved with some of the things that we've been doing in the past, like our Care for the Culture program and obviously education, things that we have coming up. But I would love for you to speak to how in terms of voting, why is voting for the Grammy Awards important to you with all the things that you have going on? Why is taking the time that you did today to talk about this and doing the act of voting, why do you find that to be important?
Man, it's super important because voting only works when everybody is exercising that muscle. When all of the voices are heard and represented. Voting is also something, it's an extension of a right that came at a high cost. Even, this is not necessarily political voting, but artists firsthand know that representation matters. And when people are acknowledged for their contributions to music and to art, then that's just like such a statement to the people that come after them. And it lets us know that you can be yourself and win, but those people those few artists that are walking that fine line of honesty and high art, it requires a very special population to be active. We can't just rely on the pop voters or the people who always or historically have spoken for music, right? We got to be active and we got to say we love this. You know what I'm saying? I can't curse on this, huh?
No, it's
okay.
I don't know.
I was gonna say we got to stand up and say we love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
trouble, but do you? Do you?
We got to stand up and say we love this shit. This is ours. Like,
right.
And because the best music oftentimes is what we fall in love with because of how new it is, and so I see Burna Boy. Like, it's so beautiful what music is doing. How comfortable, and me as a language person, how comfortable people are now with listening to music across language barriers. Like,
right.
I know black people that sing Despacito word for word, don't know what they saying.
Right.
Suavecito, no vamos pegando poquito. And it's like, it's just a lot of music moves the world first, and then everything else catches up. Politics catches up. You know what I'm saying? Even film and television, they're all catching up to music. So the quicker we get out there and vote, the more people will be recognized earlier, because we got to recognize people as soon as their brilliance reaches the world. We got to make sure that they're getting recognized for it, because we don't want a lot of discouraged brilliance. We got to fuel our people and feed our people. So this is just one big step in that.
I love that. Right? The awards process is more than just the honor that is received. And of course that is something that people want, but it's the process is having a voice, right? That's why this campaign is called Your Vote, Your Voice. It's more than just the achievement at the end of it. It's the process and being a part of the community, being a part of the creative community, and making sure, like you said, representation, reflection of community, having a voice that's going across boundaries and barriers, both physical and, creatively. It's important. And that activity is as simple as casting that vote, right? That's a part of the action. That's a part of major action. So thank you. I love that. The next question is, like, how are you encouraging your fellow Recording Academy voting peers to vote? But I feel like this is how you're doing it, right? Like, showing up today, being a part of the conversation, talking about how important it is your process. So I'm going to go past that one. But I do want to talk to you about becoming a member. And obviously signing up for that responsibility. It's no small assignment, right? There's a number of recommendations that you have to get. And even though it's pretty simple, and shout out to our membership managers that help make it simple. Shout out, you know who you are. It is still something that, does take some effort. You became a steward of this important tradition and honor. So what was the main reason that you wanted to become a voting member of the Recording Academy?
Man, you know what, and you can kind of check my history with my peers in music, right? My initial role was really to facilitate very talented artists to have a platform to share their gifts with the world, right? That's probably why it wasn't until I was in my 30s before a huge part of the world was introduced to Dsmoke, because me and Sir came up, of course, we're brothers, but we came up in music together. I wanted him to have a platform. I wanted Tiffany Goucher to have a platform. I wanted people to get recognized, and that desire to see the right music heard, because without getting too political or opinionated, I don't think it's not always the best or the right music that people hear easily. You kind of got to search for some of the cream of the crop instead of it rising to the top like it naturally should. So as a natural facilitator wanting to see the right people win, there's no better place than to be, a voting member, an active member, with the Academy and stuff. So that's why I personally wanted to be a part of it. And, big ups to the people who, agreed that I should share that, that space and that platform.
Shout out to the Grammy family. We see you. I see you in the chat. You guys are leaders, our members all across the country, all across the world. You guys are participating and sending us your love. So shout out to you guys for sure. And I think that's important. Like you said, it's like you get to help bring in the music that needs to be seen, that needs to rise. And so a quick little mention for the recommendation process, like right as Grammy season is happening, when that awards process comes and goes, the next thing is going to be member recommendations. So definitely, if you're not a member and you want more information, definitely go to Grammy.com, check out Recording Academy under membership, and get more information about how if you are a creator in our music community and want to be a part of this amazing family and do some of the work that D is doing, that you can do it as well. So you get that information. But that's they didn't put that on my list